Have you ever struggled with watching porn?
Wow.
Sorry,
Here we
turn of
go.
events.
Let me get uncomfortable. Never have shared this on our years of being on social media. I would never tell anybody. Like, if we're talking, this was recent.
I know. If you could have a picture perfect girl, what would she look like? It's not a trick question.
This is definitely a trick question.
No. Who's your favorite kid?
What?
Do people actually have a favorite? Do you?
Not right now.
What do you mean not right now?
I'm just being real. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the For Us podcast, the podcast for you.
And for us.
How you looking?
You're loud, bruh.
Really?
Yeah, that was like...
Energy got to be up there, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, actually. How are you?
You look good.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna hold you up for real. We sitting on opposite sides of this couch, but
I know. I wish I was sitting a little closer to you. I feel actually very far.
it's a little far. But I love that we're in our living room.
Yeah, it's quite cozy.
It's quite cozy. We just got back from a trip, so can we talk about the fact that we went on a trip and we just moved into our home?
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I feel like a question we've been receiving quite frequently is how's moving? Like, how's the new city? And we really haven't tapped in or experienced it at all.
Not 1 ounce. I mean, a little bit.
We've gotten just like a slight taste, but we aren't even fully unpacked. Like, we still have boxes in our house.
There's so much stuff to do.
And you know what's like heavy on my mind is the amount of like dressers and things we have to build.
We is crazy.
I know.
We is wild.
I know, because you're building them, but I think the reason that's heavy on my mind is because I don't ever want to be like... Usually I just put something on my to-do list and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to do that. And it's like on my list. But like those things, like building all the cabinets and dressers that we need to build, like aren't on my... Should we just hire someone to do that? I just realized we could do that.
We could. It is a lot. We still have a full patio furniture.
We should
This
do
isn't
that.
even our couch.
We should just hire someone to build... Because we literally have 2 dressers, another dresser, 3... We have the girls... Yeah, I think we should hire someone. I just thought of that.
That's crazy because like I'm always trying to hire somebody and you never on board with that.
I know. You know what? I have always been like, me even saying this is a big deal because I'm a firm believer in the fact of like, if we can do it ourselves, we're doing it ourselves.
Defo.
But now that we're in the thick of 202, we're also working. I just feel like life now actually calls for backup. Like we could use extra help in like areas. And so I feel like we should just hire someone to build the dressers. Because also I'm thinking, like, if we don't, I'm going to have to, like, wait on your timeline.
Okay, all right. The way you said that was crazy and the arm cross was wild.
But I just...
What you mean my timeline?
I just feel like you're not going to do it. I'm going to have to keep bugging you.
Never?
No, not never.
Yeah,
but
we like, our life is still happening.
I know, but, like, I need you to put up my gym mirrors.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing.
And, like, I can't work out until I have my mirrors.
See, that's a you problem right there. Because like you could easily go out there, your treadmill and everything's plugged up. Everything's good.
No, but I need to be like motivated, and I need a cue. I need the vibes to be right.
Yeah, I'll get your lights. I'll get you some music.
No, my lights and my mirrors.
Yeah, I'll get you your lights and your mirrors.
Thanks.
How was your day today? How's your morning? What'd you do this morning?
This morning, I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? Like, remember when we used to be able to sleep in?
On a Sunday morning or just on a weekend morning?
Just like any morning, really.
Yeah.
Because since like we do make our own schedule and stuff, like obviously we have like commitments and stuff in the morning sometimes, but we truly are unable to sleep in until further notice.
Our daughters wake up at the same exact time every single day. How is this happening?
But that's actually kind of convenient in a way.
It is, but also like it never fails. Like Rye, when she was just the only child, she was like sometimes 8, sometimes she'll give us a 9 o'clock. Sometimes she'll give us like, it was always never the same time.
Always never. Yeah, Rye used to sleep in.
All the time. Now, I guess it's a time change. To the
West Coast, yeah.
It's a time change, but SJ, she wants to wake up at 7:20 something every single day.
Okay, but SJ is still like getting her stride. She doesn't even know what time she's waking up or anything.
But she wakes up at 7:30 every single day though. No, that's the problem.
But low key not. Like if she does like a 6 a.m. wake up and then we like put her back down to sleep because it's like we're not getting up at 6 a.m. Then she sleeps in, like when we were just traveling, she slept until like 8:30 or 9, remember?
No, but I woke up during that time though, is what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
No, just I'm sorry.
Yeah, but my morning, anyways, I'm saying that my morning was good, and I just think about the fact that our time is no longer like our time.
You just not realizing that a couple years later? That's crazy.
No, I know. I just thought about it just from this morning, but I had a good morning. It was actually nice because you took Rye out to run some errands.
I love doing that.
It's really, really cool when you do that.
You have an empty house.
Yeah, well, and Starly, but she's just like the easy one for us right now, and I'm able to get so much done. So I sorted some laundry while you guys were gone, and what else did I do? I was just like kind of getting organized, getting some work things together, because we honestly have like, I would low-key say this is like our busiest week I think ever.
We're about to travel again to get back on the road and do some more. We're like professional podcasters. Can we say this?
Okay, that's cringy.
I know it's not cringy actually.
Professional?
I'm a professional podcaster.
We can't even say that.
Yeah, I still don't know what I'm doing.
And what even is a professional?
Yeah, I don't know. I just pulled that out of my butt. But I'm just saying, we are about to get back on the road. For Us Pod is going back on the road, and we will be a part of another podcast episode show in Dallas. We're going to Dallas next week. So TBT. So with that, and we just got back. We were gone for a week, and now we just have this full week to shoot so much content that I don't even know who's gonna edit it.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, I don't even actually know all what we have to shoot. I have like all my Instagram stuff that I need to shoot in order, but I know that's not everything, and that's kind of like crazy.
See, this is what they don't talk about when they say social media. Like when people say social media is easy, which it is an easy job. It's definitely easier than other jobs.
I wouldn't say it's an easy job.
We've talked about this. Okay, but yes.
I know what you're saying.
But it's easier than certain things,
right.
And like it's the dream job and all those things. But this is what they don't. This right here, like we have deadlines to meet and concepts to come up with that have to get approved by these big brands and deadlines. Like I said, like, and it's a lot of work, and it's multiple. On top of that, editing. And on top of that, we got to be parents. Right. No.
And what's crazy too, I didn't really realize this honestly before we started having like brand deals and deadlines and all that stuff. A lot of it, like you said, like you have to get it approved before you even post it. So everything is like ahead. Not everything. Some brands will allow you to post without approval, but it's just like a lot in your brain because you have to think like present day, and then you also have to think future. Like, okay, I'm posting this next week. Or in 2 weeks, but I have to burp. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's a full behind the scenes that I don't think is talked about a lot, but maybe we can talk about it a little bit more at a later date. But y'all make it worth it, though. Y'all watching this make it so worth it. Y'all feedback, the ratings, the comments. This podcast is like one of my favorite things right now because of you guys. So with that, Savannah is going to interview me today.
This is fun.
Savannah came up with some questions, and then she said, babe, what if I just ask my Instagram? I said, woman, we're shooting this in the next 2 seconds.
No, I literally said, let me go to my Instagram just real quick and see if I can get a few questions, because sometimes you guys spark like some really good questions in me.
I'm down. I have no clue what you're about to talk to me about, but
let me pull this up.
Drinking this energy drink, and
yeah, that's crazy.
Got some work to do tonight. I can't wait for this week. We're gonna feel so accomplished. But when we leave to Dallas, but we're also going to do more work.
I know. But it is going to be cool because we're not bringing the girls.
We're not bringing the girls. We're going to see some of our friends. I'm excited about it. I'm
like actually kind of heartbroken at the same time, though.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Baby, you're going to miss them so much.
I'm 100% going to miss my babies. But
I'm excited, but I'm just saying it's going to be crazy. Anyways, okay.
Are we going straight into it?
Yeah. Someone wants to know your favorite milkshake. I know you weren't expecting it. That's why I thought I would just start off with that. Like very specific.
That's wild.
And you don't even like milkshakes.
I don't, but I'll go for a good Oreo milkshake.
Oreo? Okay, babe. Come on.
That's the questions we're asking. What do you mean? Come on. What do you want me to get a caramel drizzle with
No.
baby formula?
What? No, I'm saying like if you had to pick vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. That's what I want to know.
Vanilla. In a heartbeat.
Remember when I got a vanilla milkshake randomly the other day?
The other day, like literally like a couple weeks ago. That's the vibe we're going for with this interview.
Okay.
I feel comfortable. I want to get uncomfortable.
All right, we can get uncomfortable. We actually can.
That's the vibe I want to go.
I wrote down a few here.
It's like I'm conducting my own interview.
Yeah, it's like, is this me asking you or are you asking yourself?
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm always excited. Like, can I not be excited?
You know what's crazy? Someone just asked me how you're always happy.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm always happy?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Let's stay there for a second.
You're not always happy, but you kind of are actually.
No, I've gotten that before, and I just think it's the joy of the Lord in my heart.
I agree.
No, but seriously, I don't know, because like sometimes dudes take my happiness for not for
Something
granted,
else.
but yeah, they just think I'm not about, like today I had a game today, and like I'm gonna be talking to everybody on the court. I don't care. I'm just like, it's fun. Like but don't come at me different though, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a speak up.
Wait, like different, like they like you?
No, don't know. Like we talking trash. But that's basketball though.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant like they were attracted to you.
Attracted? Did you say what did you say?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like I thought you were saying that guys take your like niceness for like take it the wrong way.
No, but I do know people who are like that. Dudes who are gay, they think that either I'm gay or like other dudes. It's because like of our sense of style.
It's because you're swaggy.
Yeah, okay, you said it, not me.
Yeah.
But like one of my homeboys, it's all the time. But we're straight as a doggone
Right.
pencil. But anyways, I don't know why I'm always so happy. I love people. I just love smiling. I love making people feel good.
You have a nice smile.
Thank you.
If you could have a picture perfect girl, this is actually my question, by the way.
Okay, I'm ready. Do you have some mixed in there too?
Yeah, I wrote this myself.
All right.
If you could have a picture perfect girl, what would she look like? Like picture perfect on paper. It's not a trick question.
This is definitely a trick question.
No.
Baby, I'm with my picture perfect woman.
Really?
Baby, and I was just thinking about this the other day. You are bad. Like, you look really good.
Look really good.
Like,
it's crazy.
If we're talking about picture looks,
Oh yeah, I guess I did say picture perfect.
you are like a very attractive person.
That's really nice.
I'm just saying that because maybe significant others don't feel that way about their, like, I don't, like, I'm choosing you. If you had a twin, I'll still choose you.
Okay, I don't know.
What were you thinking I was gonna say?
I don't know. Like, what if, like, there is like okay, take out picture. Like, what is the like dream girl like qualities? Everything. Me.
Savannah, that is
Let's setting you up for complete failure.
100%. You are the woman of my dreams.
Really?
I found you. I married you, didn't I?
Ain't did.
Ain't did. I'm just saying, shorty.
All right.
Where else we going with this?
What's a personality trait of yours that you hope the girls get?
And not to say you don't have this, but I think I just have a little bit more. I just think I want them to get my confidence.
I was gonna say that.
Really?
Yep.
Not cockiness, not arrogance. And if it does come off like that, then so be it. But I want them to have my confidence. I want them to walk into the room, own the room. I want them to, I don't want them to be shy. I don't want them to be timid. I want them to know who they are. And like my dad says, whose they are when they walk into a room. And that's just that. Confident in everything. That's what I think I want them to have.
I love that.
Just a little bit more of mine. You're confident, but
Really?
You're definitely confident. What you mean?
Dang, our fridge is making ice. That's so loud.
They can't hear that.
Oh, sorry, I could. Okay. Have you ever struggled with watching porn?
Wow.
Sorry,
Here we
turn of
go.
events.
Here we go. Let me get uncomfortable. Never have shared this on our years of being on social media.
I know. It's crazy because there's so many things that we actually have never shared.
Oh, 100%.
Like so many.
Like it could,
and I would love to share some of them someday. And we will. But it's just the right time.
Definitely.
And anyways, yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Wow. Let's talk about it. What was the question?
Have you ever struggled with watching porn?
Yes, and we're gonna give some backstory while we're at it. So let's start off with this. I told Savannah that I was watching porn, and she was the first person that I had told that I have been watching porn. And this was during our long distance when I lived in Greenville, South Carolina, and Savannah lived in LA. Now, babe, help me out with the timeline of the story because I might miss some things, but
I think you maybe told me once before this, but the
I
time,
did?
well, like in long distance still,
Okay.
but I think once, the time that I specifically remember is it was when, like, we obviously had talked about getting married. Like, we knew we wanted to get married, but, well, now looking back, it's actually crazy because in your head, you knew you were about to propose to me.
Yes.
Like, sooner, like, we hadn't really talked about marriage, like, like, it hadn't been, like, a topic of discussion, I would say, like, months.
I tried to catch you off your guard.
Yeah, right. But I don't know, like, even though, yeah, we talked about it, but, like, it wasn't, like, a daily conversation. I know everyone's different, but, like, some people are talking about engagement, their wedding, the dates, and everything before it ever even happens, and that was just, like, so not us. But anyways, you approached me, and you were like, we need to have a conversation before we get married. And
Yeah.
I'm just over here thinking, like, that's crazy, because, like, we're not even engaged,
Right.
but okay.
Yeah.
And you basically told me everything that you wanted me to know. And, like, granted, we obviously already knew a lot about each other.
Yes.
But this was, like, every little thing about your life
Yep.
that no one else would know.
Nope.
Except for me.
Yep.
And you told me, like, your whole entire everything.
Everything. Starting all the way back to high
Before-
school.
yeah, before me even in the picture,
Yeah, before
yeah.
Savannah. Yeah, before you ever in the picture. It's something that it was heavy on my heart. We were going through some tough stuff too along that time, and I think I was just at my wit's end. Did I use that right?
Yeah.
Come on now, I've been hanging around Savannah and her mama and Destiny.
Stop.
I ain't never used that word. I was just like at the end of a lot. I'm just going back because like that long distance was so tough
I know.
for me personally.
Oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
it was some hard stuff, and this was another layer to that. And I texted you this, and I wrote a long text message in my notes app. This is exactly what I did. I wrote it in my notes app, and I bullet pointed all the stuff that I've done in high school, whether it was cheating on girls that you don't even know about, whether it's me watching porn and all those things, just stuff that I
Kind of like what you felt like was baggage, even though it may not have directly affected me.
Yes.
Like it was something from your past. You just wanted me to know like every single thing about your life, which I love. And personally, I think that's the correct way, and I think that's the way it should be done. Like, you know everything about me and my past, and I know about you and your past, but I think some marriages and relationships, they don't, and they would prefer not to know.
You know what's crazy? I don't know. I was going to bring all of that into our marriage
And like feel the weight of it.
and feel the weight of it and not know when to tell you.
Right. Because it's crazy that you feel like you're keeping a secret, even though, like you said, like a lot of it, some was during our relationship, but some wasn't even. Like, I was nowhere to be found, but
No.
even still, like, you carry that with you.
100%.
And you felt like it was something that, like, you owed me, or like you
Yeah.
needed to tell me, even though, like I said, it was prior to even knowing me.
Exactly. So so that's where we're starting. I texted Savannah, I sent her all this, and I told her that I had been watching porn. I said, what did I say? I was very specific with it. What did I say? I wish we can go back to that text message.
Well, I remember you telling me too that like you, not only did you want me to know, but you also wanted me to help you and hold you accountable and help you. Like, you asked me to help you get through it and get over it.
Did you ever ask someone for help with that? Not help, but like, did you tell? I mean, you know who I'm talking about. Like our in LA. Like, did you like?
I don't.
To help.
I think I had like mentorship about just like how to navigate and stuff.
Right.
Because it was like a lot for me too, just to take on, because I had never like experienced or known what to do with that information. Like, that weight is like a lot, and you weren't putting it on me. You weren't like, Savannah, like, fix me.
Yeah.
But you obviously wanted me to know and like wanted me to be that support for you. So I think I did like seek counsel and stuff and try to figure out the like the right way to go down the path of just like fixing and just helping like
definitely.
you and everything.
I was at my wit's end. I needed to tell my future wife that I had been watching porn, that I've been watching porn when obviously when I'm not with Savannah or whatever, and I just felt hopeless, and I was lost, so lost when we were doing long distance, and when we were going through our tough moments and stuff like that, that wasn't helping at all, because I really felt alone, and I felt like the only thing I could run to was watching that. And I just said, babe, this is what I've been doing, and this is why I've been doing it, and that's that. All right, y'all. So before we moved, Savannah started this minimalist journey. She was donating her clothes, donating my clothes.
I was trying to create like a capsule wardrobe.
Yes, she was.
I still am.
Yes, you still are. And that has definitely been because of Quince, who is sponsoring this podcast.
The thing with Quince is I feel like they create just such like timeless classic pieces that just don't go out of style, because I feel like before I was always feeling like I needed to buy something new, but the pieces that I've gotten from them, I feel like they're just such statement pieces, and just like I said, like classic, timeless, and I feel like I can just wear them forever.
So right now, Savannah is wearing something from Quince.
It's 100% European linen. It's really nice.
And here's the kicker. All of this stuff on Quince is like 50 to 85% less than similar brands. One of the things I got was an organic heavyweight fleece crew neck set.
I'm low-key gonna wear that.
There are things that are in my closet right now that are more expensive, but Quince feels
better.
And I only got it for like $39 too.
And I feel like that's because Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices. And then they have just like all the premium fabrics and finishes, you know?
Take the drama out of planning an outfit and upgrade your closet with Quince today. Go to quince.com/forus for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/forus and get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/forus. Let's get back to the episode. The baggage that I was telling Savannah about before was that I had been struggling with watching since freshman year in high school. Freshman year in high school is when like I didn't think it was a problem then. I was just like, it's what everybody else is doing.
Do people like talk about this at your school?
Watching porn?
Like about porn
yeah.
and stuff like that? Wow.
Dudes did. And you know what? I didn't. Because I couldn't. Why would I do that? I'm a PK. I'm not going to like, I'm not going to talk about it in front of you guys.
Yeah. But what's crazy is for me, and I don't know, I guess like, correct me if I'm wrong, but is watching porn and addiction with porn more so a male thing? Because I know females watch porn, but I've never, and like I never had friends that did, or like in high school or anything like that.
Wow.
So I can't really like, it's like very foreign to me.
Definitely.
I would say.
I actually don't know.
Because I don't want to say that, but I feel like it is more so like a male thing, but I don't want to say that because I don't know.
Maybe what it is that males are the ones who are more exposed, or are the ones who are like, you search it on like YouTube or something, it's always
for men.
It's mainly a male situation, but maybe that's because women just, I don't know, they just don't talk about it. I don't know, because it could be 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
But where was I at? So
you said that like people talked about it at school.
Yeah, people talked about it at school. I was around it, and they like it was so bad, so toxic, and I feel like I was peer pressured a little bit. And once I made that decision to watch, that was that. There was no turning back. Like, it was a constant thing. I felt like I couldn't tell anybody. I would never tell anybody. Like, even though I'm doing what everyone else is doing, like, you know, but I could never just admit to my friends or admit to a girlfriend that I had at the time or my parents or anything that I was watching porn.
Did you feel like, even though like everyone was talking about it and it was probably like the quote unquote cool thing to do, did you feel like, still felt like shame and guilt, but you were kind of saying you didn't really think it was a problem?
Not for the first year.
So you were just like fine, and like you were in private about it and you were like, it's fine.
What's crazy, freshman year in high school, like I felt like I wanted to be accepted, even though like, one, I didn't admit it to anyone, but I wanted to feel like I was doing what everyone else was doing. And what's crazy about it, and I say this like wholeheartedly humbly, but like, I was known. Everyone knew me. I didn't need I didn't need affirmation from anyone or whatever, if I'm being honest. Like, it was, and that's just the personality that I have. Like, it was just, I was talking to everyone. I was friends with the seniors. Like, that was just who I was. And I still feel like I needed validation because I was watching porn just like everybody else was. I was lusting over girls just like everyone else was. And that just stuck with me all the way to my senior year, all the way to college, first couple of years of college. And then eventually I met you. I was still, clearly. And then we did long distance. We were dating. And then I was just like, this is not satisfying me. It's of the world. It literally will not satisfy me.
Right.
And I need to tell my future wife. I have to tell her. And it was more so for me. Like I said, it wasn't to put on you to, hey, fix me, but I had to. And that was that. And I had to get right with God. Like, I couldn't be in full-time ministry watching porn.
Yeah.
But what am I telling these kids? The youth ministry.
That is crazy.
You know, like, it was a toxic situation already. All around. But I was dealing with my own personal things, and that was that. So had to get right with you, had to get right with myself, had to get right with God. And I
feel like that's just like such a testament too of like, you just never know. I know it's like so cliche, but you really just never know what someone's going through.
Babe, if we're talking, this was recent.
I know.
Like, I know dudes who they probably stopped watching porn years ago.
Right. It's really not that long ago.
It really wasn't that long ago I was watching porn.
And it's crazy too, just like, not only are you in the public eye, like with what we do, at the time, it wasn't as full-time, obviously, as it is now.
Yeah.
But we still were on social media.
Defo.
But then it's like that, plus the layer of being in full-time ministry, and also being, I don't want to use the word like idolize, but honestly, being in youth ministry, these kids like really look up to you.
Yeah.
And so like that, I know they're kids, but like even just like having the pressure and the weight of someone really like looking up to who you are.
Right.
That just like adds another layer of weight.
Yeah. If someone is struggling with watching porn, tell somebody. For me, it wasn't telling my parents. It wasn't telling a pastor, a coworker, a mentor. It was telling my girlfriend. It was telling who I wanted to marry, and take steps from there. But yeah, that was one question.
That was one question. Is
I
there
just
a
felt
mosquito in here, bro?
I don't know, but I am tired of these doggone flies and stuff. It's because we're moving in and out, the boxes, and all right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, next question.
Yes, I play like Kyrie from time to time. I mean, if you're gonna ask, I'm joking.
Okay, well, this can be just like quick, but I'm kind of curious for this answer too. How does it feel living in a house with all girls?
You know, that's crazy.
I love this question because I think about that from time to time. Like, I will never experience what you're experiencing.
No.
And I actually can't quite wrap my head around if it was you and two boys. Like, I think we've maybe said this before on the podcast, but if like there were two little Joshes in this house right now, like, I don't know how I would be like freaking out.
You would be the best boy mom. I just like, you have boy mom written over you.
Really?
Yes, truthfully.
Why?
But I have girl dad written all over me.
Oh,
so that's
definitely. I feel like you more so have girl dad written all over you, which is like great because you are a girl dad.
Definitely.
But yeah, anyways.
That's a great question. It just comes natural to me. I don't know what it is. I don't mind it at all. Like, yes, I do. I love my outlet, and I go hoop with my fellas, and like, you know, when I go hang out with family and I'm talking to the guys and things like that. Yes, but I love being here with my girls, and I feel like it's gonna be. I'm excited for when the girls get older, like much older.
Like what?
Like teenager, because then it's like, oh, you really in the house with 3 Savannahs. Lord have mercy.
That is crazy.
Because they already Savannahs.
Why is Rye so bossy?
Because her mama, and Starly is exactly bossy, just like her mama. But yeah, it doesn't affect me. I truly actually enjoy it. You should try it sometime.
Me?
No, the person who asked.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what?
Okay, who's your favorite kid?
What? That's crazy because I know that's a question.
Do people answer that? Like, do people?
Yeah, they do, but they answer it in a very creative way. And I don't know what my creative way is.
No. I'm saying, like, do people actually have a favorite?
I think so.
Do you?
No. Not right now.
What do you mean not right now?
I'm just being real.
Baby, come on.
Baby, I actually know I don't have a favorite. I could never, but I could. Never.
Baby, you cannot have a favorite.
No,
then it's like, even if you ever, as a parent, have a favorite, like if you think in your head for 1 second, you're like, I think I like this kid more. I don't know whoever is going to think that, but if you have that thought, I need you to rein it in because you can't have that thought.
You're right. I cannot have that thought at all.
I'm sorry. Like, if you have it, you can let me know and I can try to help you. Like,
no, I don't. I love my girls equally. And I mean, the age difference is crazy about you asking me this because Starly doesn't have a personality right now. I mean, she does. That girl wild.
She's sweet.
Starly is sweet. I just have a feeling Starly, now that I know, because Rye and her, when she was around this age, like, I didn't know that this was going to be her personality, but now I know that Starly, how she is now, she will be when she gets older. When she gets older. She's
so sweet.
She's bossy though.
She's sweet.
She tells you what she wants.
She was in her car seat yesterday, coming home from the airport, and she was rubbing her eyes because she was tired. Like, she's so cute and small, but she can still rub her eyes when she's tired. She's rubbing, and then she scratches underneath her eye, which I don't know how because I really try to stay on top of keeping her nails clipped. That's a sidebar. Mm-hmm. But anyways, she like scratches herself, and she's like, all of a sudden. Did you like that noise?
Yeah, that sounded like a bird. See, in Rue, his head is popped up. She don't know what that was. She thinks there's another animal in this house.
Okay, anyways, she like let out like the sweetest little cry. And so I looked at her because I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And then she has like a little bit of blood coming down underneath her eye. And she scratched herself and literally made herself bleed. And then all she let out was just a tiny little wail. And then she just went about her merry way.
That makes her smooth. That makes her sweet.
Yeah, she's so sweet and kind.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really have any more questions if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. I sense the stalling.
Yeah, well, because like my problem is that like I asked my story like literally right before we were about to shoot. So like I don't.
And the questions aren't that.
It's just like, I have a question here.
Speak.
Does he have a wife?
Yes.
Okay,
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you know I was the one?
No. I've answered that.
Speed.
Oh, because she loves Chipotle.
Okay, good. How was it to marry someone that didn't grow up in the church as a pastor's kid? That's a new one. That's kind of good.
We talked about this on a podcast.
Oh, we already talked about it. Okay.
A podcast that's coming out. Marriage Be Hard podcast.
Oh,
it might be coming out this week.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay. Was there a time you didn't treat Sav the way that you should have? And if so, how did you come to realize that?
Was there a time? I mean,
what we just talked about, I guess.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, like the porn situation, like my wife didn't deserve that, and she wasn't my wife at the time, but yeah.
If you had to change one thing about me, what would that be?
You?
Yeah.
Who
else?
Maybe that. That's what I'll change.
Oh yeah, I've been really.
You would have thought you were pregnant with how you've been snapping lately.
There's supposed to be like a big pause right there.
Oh, okay. You would have thought you was pregnant. What's the pause for?
I don't know. It's just like dramatic.
No, it's just I don't know. What I want to change about you?
Wait, why is everyone asking me how often do you think about the Roman Empire? What's the Roman Empire?
Why does everyone ask you that? Like, you're asking the wrong person.
Okay, I feel like I shouldn't don't put this in there. Don't put this in the podcast.
Why can I not put it in the podcast?
Well, I don't know why everyone.
Put everything. We just met some friends and they was telling me
that they like that we keep
that
everything?
They like
okay.
The TikTok Roman Empire trend explained.
Oh, okay, perfect. Look it up.
I have no clue. I don't know what's going on with the Roman Empire.
Wait, what is it?
It was too much.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you love about me?
What do I love about you? Good thing that you came up with your own questions, because some of these questions kind of weak.
I told you.
What do I love about you? I love that you are so kind to other people, and that you are always
Me locking my phone all ears.
That's crazy.
I've been over here scrolling, trying to find the next question. Then as soon as you start talking about me, I'm like,
she said, you are always like, and I see it in your head, you're always thinking about how the other person is like feeling, or if they feel good, or you just love to make sure everyone's happy.
yeah. I feel like, honestly,
You're very sweet.
really, I think that's sweet. I think I could work on, I always feel like I could be like better just in everything.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that like being kind literally just to anyone and everyone that I meet has been like something that I've actually worked for.
That's good.
Like, I don't feel like it just came super naturally to me. And I feel like some people it does. Like, they're just like, like you said, like, you're always happy. Like, you love people. Like, you have the joy of the Lord. Like, I do too.
That's funny.
I'm joking. But I don't know. I just feel like it comes like way more naturally to you to be just joyful. And I feel like it's something that I actually had to work for.
Yeah. But it's like, it's natural to you now. And I can
Yeah.
just see you working through it, and like, you always just go the extra mile, even when I'm like, babe, like, chill.
When are you like, babe, like, chill?
Like, no, nothing crazy. But anyways, yeah. What was the question? What do I love about you?
Yeah.
What else do I love about you?
It's okay. You don't have to keep going.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like it.
No, it's fine.
Why? Because you don't have anything else?
No, I have. What are you talking about? I have so much.
I have Rue's hair.
I think that's a good place to end the podcast right there, because you wilding over there.
What should I do with it?
That's my thing with you. Like, you ask me, like, after you like pick something or do their dog's eye boogers.
Do you ever pick the girls' boogers?
Yes. And what do you do with them? You give them to me.
Yeah. Or I throw them in the trash. You flick them.
Yeah, they'll make their way into the Dyson at some point.
Baby,
I can't be the only one.
I know, but now think about anyone that's watching this. It's potentially going to come to our house. They're going to have to be looking out for boogers on the ground.
I guarantee you there's probably maybe 15 people, not even,
That flick their boogers.
that are going to watch this and actually come to our house.
Oh. Yeah, don't worry. I do always vacuum, so there won't be any boogers, you guys.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, babe, thank you for the interview. It's like, what? Is this like
Do you want to ask me anything? Come on.
No, you get your own episode. I also been interviewing you for the past year.
No, ask me something.
Babe.
Come on, I'm the interviewee. This is what I specialize in.
No, interviewee is me.
No.
Interviewing you. Oh, that's interviewer. Interviewee, babe, my question for you is, at what point, I'm making this up on the fly.
Okay.
You just got to start off with a hook. At what point in your life did you know? When did you want to become a mom?
I never dreamed about becoming a mom. Isn't that crazy?
We talked about this on somebody's podcast,
We
but I
did?
don't know who. But continue.
I literally never, like, I feel like some women, like, that's their lifelong dream.
Definitely talked about this, yeah.
And me, like, all my high school, after high school, like, all my high school, I would say, like, on my mind wasn't having kids one day.
Okay, what about being a wife? Not a girlfriend, a wife.
Honestly, I feel like it, like, I knew I wanted to get married and have kids. Like, I did, but it wasn't like a dream or like a goal. Until I met
Okay,
you.
but when did you want? You said you knew
Until
you
I
did.
met you.
But you said you knew you always
Yeah,
did.
yeah, like
but when did that switch?
I would say,
happen?
like, in high school. Like, I knew I wanted kids. Like, I loved kids. I always loved kids.
Mhm.
And so, like, obviously I knew I wanted to get married and have kids with, like, my person.
Yeah.
That's so cheesy, my person.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think I was just always so, like, career focused.
I could see that, because I
And
could
I
see why you
never-
wouldn't have time for a husband or want a husband.
And, like, literally, it's crazy because if I didn't meet you that day, Like, I could see myself right now still single.
Single?
No kids.
That's crazy. You wouldn't be single because you're a very attractive person, but I see what you're saying.
Thank you.
Thank you is crazy. You're supposed to deny that and be like, no, babe, I will not be.
Baby, I just wanted to see your reaction
Yeah,
to
whatever,
me.
bro. All right, y'all. We love you guys. We said there's going to be a special guest on this episode, and the special guest is Rue and Nash. That's who the special guest was. Rue, imagine Rue barks.
Could you imagine?
Rue can't bark from that position.
Wait, hold on.
Can a dog bark from a laying position?
Hey, Rue, say something.
That's wild. For Us Podcast will be on the road next week, and can't wait for you guys to see who those guests are. We love you guys, though.
What about our studio?
That's hopefully happening this week.
Yeah, we keep telling you guys.
No, we don't. I just keep saying we don't have one.
Oh, yeah, we don't have one.
We'd have one, but my dad said that the this is so off topic.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, all right. We love you guys, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.